And we are live, back with another video. But before we get into all that, I want my platform to help other local people around here, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a little bit now. I'm gonna try and do a new intro video for each podcast at least. So, as always, the Phoenix House of Domestic and Sexual Abuse. If you or anybody you know is a victim of sexual or domestic abuse, don't hesitate to go up to 221 East Green Acres or call their 24/7 hotline at 575-942-1911. And this was started by one of my friends. It's a bunch of volunteer nurses. So if you want to donate to help, if you want to volunteer your time, don't hesitate, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing that they're doing. I think we should all support it. Also got some hair people, you know what I'm saying? If you need a haircut, you're looking to get braided up, go check out these people. Fernando Montes, been mentioning him since the beginning. He's been on here all the time, you know. I'm gonna put some of their work up here, you know what I'm saying? But or this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put it somewhere. But if you want to set up an appointment, go to nandothebarber1.booksy.com. That's nandothebarber1.booksy.com. I believe if you mention this podcast or Hi Mom, Hi Dad at all, then you'll get $5 off your first haircut. So go check him out. Also, Ray the Barber. Put some of his stuff somewhere. Go same place, booksy.com, but I think it's raythebarber.booksy.com. Go set his up. I don't believe he's running a special or anything, but still he does some amazing work, so why not? For you ladies out there that's looking to get your wig split, you know, your shit did up. If you live in the West Texas, Lubbock / area, go to Zalay Weatherall. She does require a $25 deposit. Put some of her work up, but if you want to see more of what she does, go to @ZBraidup. Only serious people, only if you're really looking to get your hair done, text the number 806-577-9318. Really go check it out. She's getting mad talented as a braider. She's been doing it for like 2-3 years now. I think she's getting her own share. So go check her out. Entrepreneurs here, Isaiah Science. He does wristwatches and shades and stuff like that. Go to icktickstyles.com, and I'll put some of his stuff right here. That's icktickstyles.com, and I'll put the website on the video too. EJ Robertson, Self-Made Bosses. Go get your t-shirt. He's selling them for $15. I believe they also do music too, so go check out their music. I'll put some of their content right here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he wants to come on the podcast, so stay tuned for that interview. Gregory Brooks, always mentioning Greg. Got mad love for Greg. He hasn't really been active as of late, but he's grinding right now, you know what I'm saying? Go check out his previous work, whether it's his music, his skits, his dance videos. Always doing stuff. The CEO of Growing Love LLC right there. I just did an interview with him, so you'll get to see him and also this person, Marquis Wiggins. He was also on the interview with Greg, but he's also an up-and-coming guy out of the same place I am. He does dance videos, motivational speeches, and stuff like that. He's a very interesting guy. I want to get just a one-on-one podcast with him, but I'll put some of his stuff right here. Shout out to Hobbs as a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think coming up, everybody always looked up to the East Coast or the West Coast or the South, the Midwest or whatever, but people don't even know New Mexico is part of the United States. And I think we got mad talent, we got mad creative people, we just got cool people around here, and I think it's like a voice that needs to be heard. So support your people. I support y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the work that y'all are putting out here. I'm telling you to keep doing it. But let's get into this podcast, guys. Fucking And we're live. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Devin Perception. We got...
Man, what's going on? It's your boy Gregory Bruce, another word, aka G Bruce, CEO of the
yeah. And then the great and powerful
This is Marquis back here. You know, got the dance moves out here on y'all. We ain't going by no nicknames yet. We gonna keep that on the low.
I like that.
No nicknames. He said, we're using our real names? Did you see that on fucking in-game?
Yeah.
He was like, we're using our fake names? I'm Spider-Man.
Hey, but you know, I have to put it all out there. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, bro. How are y'all? It's so nice to have y'all on, bro. Like, I talk about y'all on the podcast all the time, like, especially in the beginning, like, everybody working and everything.
It's finally good, like, it's nice to finally put, you know, the human face to, like, all the pictures and everything like that. I'm pretty sure they're like, man, who is this fictitious person that they've been having on here?
Exactly.
Like, who is Marquis Wiggins? I've seen one video, so, like, this doesn't seem real.
And they only see videos of you, so, like, they only see those little portions of what you are as a person. So now, like, people are going to get to see... put a personality to y'all's art too.
Dude, like this dude's got like 450 subscribers, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's growing, man.
Like, dude, it's crazy how much it's
and it's people from like different countries and shit.
Yeah,
it's not even like all of America, which I didn't.
No, I'm gonna let you know a lot of your first people are gonna be from other countries.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
You know, but like,
as long as they like it, like I vibe with everybody. Everybody's a human, bro.
Of course, man. Like I think we should vibe with people that's not from America. Like that's how we're gonna learn. That's how we're gonna grow. That's how we're gonna be. I don't know better.
And then you just like once you start hanging out with other people from other countries, you just realize, they're just like me.
We are all suffering.
They just they were just born on this part of the land.
Exactly.
Just right over here. They just talk different. It's crazy how many just these little separations create so many differences, you know what I'm saying? Like dark skin and different sounds that they make and the way they talk. Like some people sing when they talk, like Italians is like it's like they're singing.
They call it xenophobia. You know, that's what it is. It's like the fear of the foreign, the fear of the other. Like,
fear of the other,
xenophobia.
Scared of what you don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's why you label somebody like, they're evil or like they're bad because you just don't understand that culture.
Yeah, I feel like humans in general, like our little monkey brain has to put things in boxes. Like we can't accept like complex things at first. You know what I'm saying? So we break it down into what we can understand. We like to put people in these people are that, these people are that. These people are that, and not those people are like me. They just kind of this happened to them, so
I think
it's changed them.
I don't know if I read it or if I was listening to it, but your brain would automatically think that something doesn't exist if it doesn't know it.
Yeah.
So like if it doesn't know something or if it doesn't understand it, it puts into like it doesn't exist.
Well, think about this. Think about this right now, because you only have the 5 senses, and there's other animals with other senses. Like, we use tools to use other senses, like fucking x-ray vision. You can't see x-rays normal. We invented a tool to do that. So think about all the things that are outside the realm of your senses. You can't even fathom what it is, honestly.
Sure, we can even get a little bit deeper. Like, let's talk about, like, you said 5 senses, but, like, people would say the 6 senses, like, the intuition, like, that gut feeling. Yeah. Like, I have a gut feeling about that. But, I've been talking about, like,
like instincts?
Oh, yeah, that's the 6th sense.
Yeah.
Like the instincts, That's
technically, because it's like, it's weird because it's like memories passed down through DNA. Because, like, who taught you how to breathe? Let's think about this. That's a primal thing.
What's the, obviously, what's the site that allows you to see your memories? What's the site that allows you to see?
What is that, right?
That's another sense.
Not even your memories. Just imagine a purple dragon. Like, are you creating that, or is that a memory?
Like, a lot of that stuff, that's another sense, that's like an internal sense in one way that you can look at it.
Yeah.
But, dude, we're connected in many forms, and it's just, I feel people should be more open to understand the other side,
Yeah.
Because...
Don't try and lock yourself in this box where everybody thinks like you.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of doing what you were doing to people, but to yourself. Like, you're putting people in boxes. Now you're putting yourself in a box.
Mr. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, you've been real...
He's just taking everything.
He's like, okay.
He's a philosopher in a sense.
Let me hear what you got to say, bro.
Well, I mean, I do agree on that as well. I mean, everybody putting each other in the boxes like that, I got to throw in the dance stuff over here, but I mean, just taking that into consideration, it's like, if I were to only have one particular style of dance, and only, say for example, being, African dancing, for example. Like, if I were to just take that one type of dance and never branch out to gain something else, how could I ever create something that would be better, or that would incorporate all these different cultures? Yeah. So you really stop and think about it. I mean, for us to be a world, and I don't know what else is out there, on the galaxy, but just for us to be a planet, whatever, and like combined with like so many different ethnic backgrounds and stuff like that. How would you ever get these new like skin complexions, or like these mixtures or combinations of new people? You know what I'm saying? We're not mixed breed or anything like that, but like being biracial or multiracial and stuff like that. I mean, that mixture it's got to happen.
Yeah, it really does. It really, and I have a theory that it benefits, because you see like how fucking sound echoey, kinda.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. Fucking no, but how we bred dogs? Like, all dogs used to be fucking wolves. So, like Taco, if you trace it all the way back, his ancestor was a wolf. It didn't come from like some other dog that looked like Taco. And you mix them and make. And, like, whenever you breed the same dog, like bulldogs, they can't even breed by themselves anymore. Like, I watched somebody, like, actually have to help the bulldog breed. Like, they had to put the thing in there and everything and, like, get him to go off, man.
I had a psychedelic, experience at one point in time, and it kind of just made me think about, I was looking at a Shih Tzu. It was weird. Shih Tzus are small and they fluffy little animals.
Those little, like a Paris Hilton dog?
Yeah, a Paris Hilton dog. But
they
started off in China, though. They were China dogs because it was, more for, like, luxury and keen. They were really lap dogs, you know what I mean? That was meaning for a high point. But I think about it like, back when, I don't know, Neanderthals were having those wild animals, you'll see like those big saber-toothed tigers or something. Like just imagines me being a human body. I'm 6'4". I see something that's about my height on all fours or something.
Have you seen a mountain lion?
No, I haven't. I need to go out in the wilderness, but I do understand that these are some big, creatures.
I think that's what little kids think of monsters. You know how traits get passed down? I think kids are automatically scared of monsters because of like big cats and like jaguars, and like these are big cats, bro. If you've never seen them in person, and then you go see like a tiger or a jaguar or a mountain lion, you see like you're pretty humbled, man, because this thing could take your life if it wanted to.
And then you hear a cat meow and stuff like that. Man, I'll punt this cat 40 yards. But then
but a cat will fuck you up too. Like, you might kill it, but it's gonna.
But think about a cat, and like back in its ancestors, it's 40 times bigger than that, or whatever it is, even 5 or 6 times bigger than that. That meow turned into a roar. That stuff will vibrate your body, and I might urinate.
Like a bear?
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I will not put myself in any situation without any kind of like.
Marquis, you're in the woods, and you're hunting. You know what I'm saying? Your horse died back there, because we're just gonna say you had a horse and you were going. But it was snowing, that's why it died. And so you're looking for shelter, and then you come up on a bear. Ooh, bro, and it's got babies with him.
How many bullets he got in the gun?
He's got a rifle, and it's a bolt action. You got a rifle and it's bolt action.
That means it's at least 10.
And it's got a scope. I mean, it's not like one of those.
That's at least 10 seconds.
Iron sights.
Every time you go pow.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So you got like a belt of bullets, and let's just say it's like 50 yards away, and it's in the trees, and it looks and it sees you, and and it's coming at you, bro. What do you do, man?
Shoot, I ain't standing still. I know that.
Think of
yourself like Greg. You know what I mean?
Think of like the primal instinct that would like kick in, like your fight or flight mode.
Yeah, it's fight or flight. I'm fighting.
Have you ever been in a situation like that, like where you need to get out of there?
I mean, personally, with animals,
no.
Oh man, let me tell you. All right, so I freaking fight or flight situation, and I think I was frightened, and because I running would have got me bit. I'm walking home because I'm like, it's church and everything. My family being all weird and stuff, and I decided to walk home from like Big Keys over here. And as I'm walking and everything, I jog a couple times, and I get on my street, and I didn't notice how many loose dogs Hobbs, New Mexico allows on the streets. So I'll walk around to my street. Well, I'm by like the Walgreens, down here real close by to where we are right here, and I'm walking. There's this black dog and like another little tiny dog. I'm not worried about the tiny dog again. Punch you 40 yards. But the big black dog, I was like, all right.
How much do you think he weighed?
This one kind of seemed it was a mutt, but it definitely weighed probably like 20 pounds, 30 pounds. But
20 pounds?
Yeah, it was a medium sized dog, but it looked like he was wanting to get vicious.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a couple of rocks, was doing that kind of motion, and he kind of backed away, and I was like, man, you ain't nothing. So I'm walking and everything. Next thing you know, I get real close, maybe like a block and a half away from my house. And I look to my right, and there's this church. There's this church here, and out of nowhere, I seen this big white pit bull rushing at me. No leash.
Oh, man.
Fight or flight mode. Man, I did not run. I'm like, shoot. I still like
froze?
Yeah, because I didn't freeze. In my mind, I'm like, keep my eye on this dog, because like, the thing is, I was already bracing myself to get bit. I was already like, all right, you might get bit. You might have to like put the hands on the dog. Yeah. But I'm not going to hit the dog if it's not going to come at me. So I did like this real quick. The dog was literally just inches, just vicious.
He got close to you?
Oh my God. But the thing is, he stopped. There was a distance. He stopped. So like, I didn't move.
He was challenging you.
Oh, he challenged me. He, walked
Isn't
around.
That crazy how they do it like formally? They don't just rush you like, hey, get that nigga.
No,
and then get you.
It was all intimidation.
I challenge you.
Yeah, it was all intimidation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I stood there for about maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds. I was just like, man, I hope this doesn't just go on. Finally, there was people all coming out here and everything. They called the dog over the dog. I'm like, oh man. I just looked at them. They were like, sorry. I just like, I just threw the deuces up and just kept walking.
Oh man,
heart was beating. I didn't know how to make it even congest that. Cause I was like, I almost got
right there. I would have had to throw hands.
Pit bulls don't let go.
Once they get you, it's pretty hard to get away.
They bite and tug.
Yeah, like their bite force is pretty up there.
That dog was huge. Like he was definitely. They'll probably consider him a baby, but that baby had
They get big.
That he was already looking like he can bench press 150. It looked like he was
at home just.
I'm trying to tell you, if he got on his hind legs, he can pull my girl. You know what I mean? Just take her like that. I'm trying to tell you,
walk up like a kangaroo. Yeah. Have you ever seen a kangaroo?
Man, I've seen a couple of kangaroos at the zoo a couple times.
Yeah, bro. Those things look pretty swole.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't.
Like the big ones?
Man, that kangaroo off of YouTube, I call that man Little Roger.
Which kangaroo?
If you just look him up to say like on YouTube, just look up a swole kangaroo.
Kangaroo, he's like flexing.
Yeah, this show. But there was another one I posted on Facebook, and it's literally this freaking kangaroo. They threw boxing gloves on him, and I guess they had this some lady. I don't know why they had.
It was a lady.
They had the lady trying to I guess practice, and she had this mask in her head.
Did he start kicking her?
No, he didn't kick her. He put his hands on her. He grabbed her. Threw in the trash can. He was ready for it. Man. He grabbed it, took out the trash can, and he put in the chokehold and shit like that. Oh. Yeah. I was like, the kangaroo wasn't playing games. And the thing about it, why you put that poor lady in there's like three men watching. There's like everybody was watching. I was like,
they were just watching. They were like, get your hands up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they did not come to the rescue until that dude put her in half Nelson, and she was about to get ready to just.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you, Marquis seen it like
Gregory was not on no game.
He was not on no game. It was funny though. It was definitely hilarious.
I saw I went and saw something up at where was it? Las Cruces, I think. Doesn't Las Cruces have or Alamogordo? Okay, Alamogordo. Yeah. And they had like a lot of kangaroos, and there was this kangaroo getting it in there, bro. The whole time we were there, I was like, "Geez, this guy's still going."
What do you mean getting it in?
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that was what he was talking
He said,
about.
"What do you mean?"
Yeah, what do you mean getting it in?
Nigga, you know what I mean.
I knew what you mean. Hey, kids, don't try this at home.
Kangaroo. Don't go watch kangaroos.
Yeah. Probably not the best sight.
No, watching animals. I remember growing up watching animals, and I would see them do some crazy things, man.
Yeah. I like to watch. when I was little, I used to watch two like bugs or something like a wolf spider versus like some kind of scorpion.
Oh, I fucking hate spiders,
and
man.
I would try to see who would win out of the two, or like a bull ant or something like that to see who would win out of the two. Like the scorpion and the vinegar roll, you know what I mean?
Those things sting, bro.
I remember collecting things.
Marquis was the collector.
I had them.
That boy had a vinegar roll.
To school and everything.
Surely
Man.
that boy, the vinegar
You
roll.
good at catching things?
I didn't catch that thing like that. It's kind of that dustpan and the broom.
Me and Marquis would be the type, like, in elementary, we would go outside during recess and dig holes to get earthworms.
Yeah.
Bring them back inside and shit like that, and then they dry up and die and all that stuff.
Yeah,
As a kid, you don't realize it, but...
Yeah, no, I remember the first thing that, like, I killed, like, on purpose. Like, not knowing.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't know, besides, like, ants and stuff and worms and stuff, but, like, the first animal I killed, I remember it. I was, like, 5.
What was it, bro?
It was a mama rabbit and a baby rabbit, bro.
Oh, boy, that boy was for a double kill.
Well, like...
What happened?
Like, it was at the end of, like, just target practice. Like, they were teaching me how to shoot guns and stuff. Like, how to shoot rifles and 22s. And not a rifle, I was too young. But, like, a 22 at least. And,
At 5 years old?
Yeah, bro. I was pretty good, too. I was really good, low-key. Good enough to kill these rabbits.
Hell yeah.
But... They were just, like, it was sundown, we're about to leave, and he saw these rabbits, and he was like, you think you can hit them? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, go ahead. And then, like, I shot the baby first, I think.
That's the fast one.
Yeah, I shot the baby one first. And then the mom, like, stood there, I think. And he was like, get the other one, see if you can get the other one. Yeah. Like, turn and get it, and I got it, bro.
Did the mom run any, or would you kind of get it when she was kind of stunned, like, my baby?
I think she was, like, stunned at, like, what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, she like, her senses were like, what the fuck's happening? Because she just heard a loud sound.
Now that I'm older, that shit hurts my soul. But like,
yeah, bro. No, like, this is I told this story whenever I was getting my medical marijuana card, bro. Yeah. Because I don't like killing things. Not for no reason.
Not for no reason. So,
like, I think back to that and I feel it sucks that I have that memory and I got to deal with that.
Yeah,
you know,
to tie on to that, bro. I've killed a lot of crows in my life with the BB gun and everything. But
same birds too.
Yeah, but shit, when you kill, I don't know, when you get to something that's like more like a rodent or something like that, it's a pain.
And see, like the thing that really fucked me up is because like when we walked up to go get him, the mom was still alive, and I had to, and he was like, put it out of its misery, and I was like.
Yeah.
It looks like it's hurting.
Yeah, you heard that thing.
Yeah, this feels wrong. But
a time that I know that if something was wrong, that we just, I'm not gonna say his name, but he been on the podcast over here before. I told you the story about. I don't want to put that blame on blast, but yeah, Barbara.
You narrowed it down to like
2 people.
He's only had one Barbara.
2 of them in that podcast. But anyway, we were walking home and everything. You know, again, this is when you're young. You don't be thinking about it.
Yeah, you're just having fun.
Sorry, you know, I gotta dismiss that. That's my alarm. I tend to be a dude who goes to bed early. I'm a grandpa now because
9:30.
Yeah, you know, you try to work 50 hours a week and do everything at once, which is impossible. But anyways, we walking down the street and everything, and there's a cat just walking on its own, and dude grabs a rock and gives it a hurl at it, and it gets around the temple. It seemed like the cat had a seizure on spot. Freaking head was like drowned on the grass, and it was running around in circles instantly. I mean, I did not feel a feeling that had hit me so quickly. I knew we did something fucked up. I was like, well, you know, like, leave something alone. If it's just minding its own business, like, we were definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
We were in this cat's business. This cat probably was looking for food. It probably was a homeless cat, you know what I mean? It was straight out, you know, probably done had 2 babies and stuff, you know. It was like,
yeah, imagine just being the cat and then getting hit.
Just getting imagine being myself as a human being and somebody toss a rock on my head.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Exactly. Well, imagine if you start having a seizure and then you die.
Man, I don't know if the cat even made it alive yet. We just started walking.
Or it just was messed up for the rest.
I'm gonna let you know, like, cat has 9 lives, so
yeah, I was about to say,
you know, like, at the end of the day,
it went like this. He just laid there and then it went. Fuck, what the fuck was that?
No, man, my mom told me a story about my grandma. She's a thug. She don't like cats, I guess, but like, she's my late grandma. Let's say that now. She took. I remember one time the cat got all crazy. She took the cat and tossed it out the window of like a few stories of a hotel room and stuff like that. And cat naturally, lands on their feet type of stuff. So that cat landed on his feet, and I don't know what happened to it, but we can assume that the cat, did the.
It's the same cat.
He was like, "Hey man, we've been through some tough time, man. I'm stressing every day, you know what I mean?"
Yo, isn't it weird how like the Egyptians used to worship cats and stuff?
Like, I wonder why. Like, think about how cats are.
The cats are weird animals.
All right, let me tell you my cat story. I was before I came down to Hobbs, I was over there at my cousin's mom's place. And I stayed there for maybe 4 days before she kicked me out, but I left, Anyway, they had got a cat, but there wasn't going to be anybody there to take care of it. Mm-hmm. So I was there, so I was like, hey, bring it here, I can hold the cat, because they wanted the cat there for the mom, for her, my cousin's mom. There was no cat litter, no cat box for it. The cats was shitting in corners and stuff. So I was like getting the cat like all the stuff and everything, but what tripped me out is that I put the mattress that they had me laying in the living room, I put it up against the wall so that way they can have room to walk. And the cat automatically just starts running up the mattress and like makes it its own little like tower spot. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of
he was like, fucking cool. Yeah, he was like, cool.
It's just weird how cats think,
Yeah.
As a little puppy dog. It wouldn't do that,
It has to figure things out.
The cat was like, man, I am running this from the time going. It was like, and then every time that I put the mattress up, I already knew where the cat was going to go. So as soon as they came here, I was like, where's the cat? It's on the mattress.
It's on the mattress.
And then as soon as he just sleep, like passed out and shit. Like the cat wouldn't sleep anywhere else. They didn't like sleeping in this kennel. I had to figure out like you had to put a blanket over the top or a pillow in front of the very front of the cage for the cat to go to sleep. Because the cat can visibly see you, it will meow until you open the gate.
Yo, when cats meow, that's not even how they talk. That's just something like I think that they do to humans and stuff, like other animals and stuff. So like that's not how they talk to each other.
Man, I'm just playing with the little phone grab.
They make weird noises. They go like they make noises like that. They can talk sometimes.
Yeah, early this morning I heard two cats just scrapping for no reason. I was I came out the car and I was like, it was like midnight and I hear I'm like
you walk over and
no.
like
Well, funny, I couldn't see him. I just heard it from a distance. I looked over and I just see some car and I was like and I just started laughing because I was kind of find it hard. And it was funny about it. It's dark, and both the cats came running towards me.
Oh man!
I was like, they brought the party to me.
They started fighting towards you.
I guess the cat that was whooping their ass. He was the black cat ran off real quick. It was a little Garfield looking cat. He looked at me. He started running a little slow. I was like, wait a minute, bro. I'm not here for this. Like, man, this is the mono a mono stuff. Yeah. I'm just a side partner. I'm a bystander.
I'm filming it.
Don't put the hands on me because he was about to get ready. Have you ever seen the movie Cats and Dogs?
I don't think so.
Oh, have you seen the movie Cats and Dogs?
Man, it's been a minute. I probably have.
Yeah, so basically, 1990s movie, bro. It's literally a movie about these freaking...
Is it like in New York?
Huh?
Is it based in New York?
I don't know. It probably is.
Is it a cartoon?
No, it's a live action movie, but it's like pretty much a gang of dogs versus a gang of cats, and like they have this secret organization and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, you gotta watch it. It's freaking dope.
I feel like I have seen this movie.
The cat coming up. He has a little poop bomb and stuff. He like, no,
I think so.
He has the little hairball they coughed
up.
He coughed up a hairball and it was like a little bomb that he threw. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, the shit. I mean, sorry about that. The stuff that you're talking about is literally cats and dogs. Like, and the dogs are getting their butts. Well, because dogs, they don't have the agility as cats do. Mm-hmm. So all the cats are pretty much martial artists. Mm-hmm. Like, he was putting their hands on the dogs.
And dogs just get beat up?
Getting beat up.
There was no, like, one dog that was like, All right.
Well, you know, you gotta watch it. Like, dude, it's been so long. Like, it's like a movie like Baby Geniuses. Have you ever seen that movie?
I think that sounds familiar.
You know, yeah, when everybody's a little baby, looks like this one little tiny baby. It's like, hey, God, you know, they all talk with each other, so they make this little sonar gun. It's like, just watching things that aren't supposed to be intellectual do stuff like that is freaking amazing to me.
It's just weird things like that. Yeah. I like, what's something, like a movie or something? I don't know. Like just a weird movie. I watched Pets. They had their own little lives. It was a cartoon though.
Yeah, no, I seen Pets. Now, Pets, I liked that. But Kevin Hart. Yeah. I liked that one.
It's hard to watch Kevin Hart all the time. It be getting harder.
He's what we would call an icon now.
Yeah, I know. He like nobody outworks him or whatever. But like in most of his work, I feel like he plays the same guy.
That's what an icon is. Yeah. So an icon is like if you see them,
it's the same show.
It's the same show. But he's so good at it that you can't top it.
Yeah, but anybody can get good at their show if they practice it for long enough.
Like, you know, like your boy G. Brooks, and your boy Marquis Wiggins, and your boy Devin Barton. I'm trying to tell you, man, we coming up. Put us on. I got plenty of ideas. You know, we can change the world.
Look them in the eye.
We can change the world.
Pull the glasses down. That way they know you're serious. Yeah.
We can change the world.
Make a change.
World. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you gave it. I was waiting for like that. World. You need the echo on there.
Man, so what are your thoughts on MK Ultra, bro? You ever heard of MK Ultra?
Yeah, hell yeah, I heard. I'm gonna let you know my conspiracy theories came from this dude.
Yeah, let me know some of your conspiracy theories.
All my conspiracy. Bro. The reason I blame him for it, real quick before you answer this question, the reason I blame him for it is because he showed me and another one of our friends. I don't know about name dropping, but yeah, but it's another one of our good friends. He know who he is. We all sat down and. It was around 9th grade, you know, it was when we was all hanging out with each other playing basketball and stuff. He came and showed us a movie called The Truth by Pimp C.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it straight up broke it down about just, mostly in terms of like the hip-hop conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But that right there, literally, the Illuminati. You
mean like in the Illuminati? The Illuminati I got into the Illuminati in high school, bro. I think that was the first conspiracy. It was either the Illuminati or 9/11.
Nah, it was the Illuminati. Then after that, you know, the psychedelics experience turned me on to MK Ultra, the 9/11 stuff, and then actually, just because of the psychedelics experience, I've been more in tune with disasters, human trauma, what makes dude, history is basically human trauma, and people who remember it like it's PTSD.
Well, it's because like for all we know, we're like the most advanced beings to exist so far. That's all we know so far. So it's like we're babies. We don't have nobody to teach us. We're like orphans out in a universe that's
How about this?
Unforgiving.
How about we try to build a pyramid like they did in ancient Egypt?
But what's a pyramid gonna do?
I don't know. Just like I just want to see how in the world do they have human people? You know what I mean? Carry these big ass stones and everything to build a pyramid. Yeah. Like us human beings, we're lazy. Somebody's gonna. There's about a bunch of people that's gonna tell you, nah. Yeah. We're carrying what?
Exactly. And if you're like, we're building a pyramid.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. If DT told us right now that everybody was mandated to build this damn pyramid, do you know how many people will be leaving the United States of America and going to other places? Like they did that and they made more than one.
Bro, people won't even do fucking, excuse me, I'm sorry, I cuss all the time, bro.
It's hard not to, because, like, it's just how you feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like how it just comes out of my soul. Every time it's like another word to me.
I just think about all the kids out there that I'm just not trying to taint right now.
And I feel like, and I thought about this because I have a son, 2 sons, bro.
Oh, yeah, you got one.
So I've been thinking it over. It's like, them not letting me cuss when I was young made me like really bad at cussing. Like I didn't know when it was appropriate to cuss. So whenever I did cuss, it came off really bad, I feel like. Yeah. And it was so harsh because I didn't know how to say it.
You just want to try out the word. You know what I mean?
It's just a word. Why are we limiting like what people can say? Like it's just noises you make with your face. Yeah. Honestly.
It's just because the connotation and the energy, like because words carry energy.
Yeah, they do,
like,
but
if somebody called you, like, for instance, Rostamon, you know, you feel good inside.
But it's because I know, like, the intent behind it.
But like, that's everything.
Yeah, the intent.
Like, it's always the intent.
Exactly.
People, like, the thing that it derives from, that's why you feel a certain way.
And I feel like when I was a kid, my intent was to cuss just so I could feel cool and not because that's just how it came out of my face.
You didn't have some frustration and you needed to use the word fuck just because that was a frustration word that came out.
Life is a frustration.
It is.
That's why fuck is such a versatile word. It can explain anything. It's the most versatile word, I think.
I was listening to my mom, and it was funny because we were watching this movie, and the way that one of the ladies was like getting mad at the dude, she said a sentence like, "This is stupid." I was all like, "This sounded like there should have been a fucking there or a fucking dude. Like, this is fucking stupid." Like,
and you would have received it better.
Yeah,
when I'm around people who like who won't cuss or whatever, but they'll say different words like freaking and stuff like that, I'm like, why didn't you just say fuck? I'm like,
Marquis is like that sometimes. I'm gonna let you know. Because Marquis,
I feel like, but is it because the people you grew up around, like that was like a no-no? And that's how it was for me too for a long time.
I mean, yeah, in a sense, that plays a part into it.
Like Aaliyah couldn't even say fart.
Me, like personally, like, I don't like cuss unless I'm like really ticked off about something.
Unless you mean it
serious to me, otherwise I won't even do it. Or,
like a strict suburban parent. You've royally pissed me off.
Yeah. Now
royally.
Stop. Yeah. He's like, you need to fucking stop. Like, you know, that point of time.
Coach Shed. All right, guys. All right, fucking stop. All right, guys. All right. Chill. Coach Shed was funny, yo. I seen him at the store the other day.
I'm gonna let you know, like, but there's nobody who gets like, he was a funny type of man. Like, he was a man like, dude, you're not gonna do anything. You know, like, we don't mind running for like to make you mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember when Lance got upset and then it was like, let's get out,
get out of here. And Lance was like, okay. I hit him with the Waka Flocka. Okay. Tell me I gotta stop running.
But like people like Coach Hightower, you know, rest in peace, Coach Hightower. That dude, Coach Reeves. You know what I mean?
I don't think I got to play for Coach Reeves.
I'm just letting you know that those are the type of people that you just don't want to tick off.
Yeah.
You know, Coach Reeves was like, if you decided that you just felt like you wanted to be lazy, like you thought about just, you know, not hustling when you were supposed to, we was about to run for it. Like, it was just, I think, I don't remember if it was Coach Hightower or if it was Coach Reed, but I remember one time we were just about to get done in practice. We was just about to get done. And he was like, all right, everybody bring it in. You're supposed to run and clap it down. The same dude who watched the video with me and Marquis decided that he takes one step in a walking motion. He's not even trying. Like, he just like...
I remember, bring it in and everything.
He you know, we tired. He hits that 1-2, and he goes, oh, y'all want to walk. Get on the line. I'm like, oh, what? Hey, man.
Yeah, bro. God, I remember those feelings. Like the feeling of, I gotta keep running.
Dude, you know, you running at least a suicidal cycle, dog. You know what I mean? And the cycles that we got apparently was half as intense as what they, you know, Coach Gilmore was doing people. So in a sense, I was like,
those people are in shape though back then. That's why they pressed everybody all game. Yeah. And then if you fucked up, go get him. Go get him.
Oh my God.
Go get him.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They probably said, damn it, Brooks. Go ahead and get Brooks out. You know what I mean? I probably got pulled out in my eyes because there was so much tension, dude. Like,
it was so much tension you felt uncomfortable to, like, just relax a little bit.
Well, if I'm not with my friends, I'm not going to play my best. So I play when I'm with my friends because I know who they are. But when you're playing with everybody look at you and they're looking down at you, they're calling you a flute player and shit like that.
Flute player?
Yeah, man. They treated their brother. They treated their brother wrong.
Like,
you have to earn respect on varsity. Like I had to swat a couple of people's shits, you know what I mean? You know, pin them a couple times, you know, give them a couple shots on. I remember one time, one of the varsity dudes, his name was Aaron Abata, and there was something called Top Eagle, you know, and like, you know, 1-on-1. I remember I had to do 1-on-1, and I swear, if God was not with me or the universe was not with me, I don't know who was, because sometimes they'll lock me down till I had nothing to do. To hit the fadeaway, to do something outrageous. I'm like, I didn't make that. I'm like, get your ass out of there, you know what I mean? And it happens a lot of times to where
I remember that drill, bro, 1-on-1. And then whoever loses walks, and then another person.
But then, like, beating people who they think are good, you know, there's times that, like, I have to, like, swap people's stuff pretty hard, and just to let them know that, like, hey, you know, we in here. But at the same time, when it was game time, I froze up on the stage. Like varsity was like, they put me on there. I was like, I don't remember the play like I was supposed to. You know, I don't know who's supposed to do what. Everybody's changing. Everybody's already cold. I'm trying to pass the ball to somebody who I know is going to make it. Because if I think I'm going to make it, I'm going to miss it. And I'm going to look like a dumb
that's what I felt like, bro. Like, in 9th grade, I felt like that. Because I was point guard. So I had to, like, run all the plays and know all the plays and everything. And I focused on, like, what I had to do instead of what had to be done. Just threw me out further. It wasn't fun anymore. And I was like, I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as the sport stopped being fun, I was like, I'm out, bro. But football never stopped being fun. I remember they threw me up in on varsity, or like the scrimmage against the varsity whenever Dollar was here, bro. Because they didn't care. Like, you would think like you were getting a shot, like to see what you could do. And sometimes you did, yeah. Sometimes you did. But if they had like their positions already locked down, like they would just beat you up. They threw you over there to get beat up. And I remember fucking...
kept going.
I hit a hole, bro, and I was gone. I stiff armed this one guy, and I got like 40 yards, man. And then I got pushed out of bounds, and then Debo hit me when I was out of bounds, man. I was like, what a bitch-ass nigga.
You remember when Greg tried to be a fullback?
Yeah, dude.
Dog, them days were...
You ran way too high, bro.
I wish
You get the ball and you...
man, it was just like...
You're already tall, so I just... right in your belly.
I'm gonna let you know, like, y'all didn't... Nobody really hit me that hard. It was just like... The holes, you know, when you're looking at holes, you gotta be a tiny guy to hit them holes fast. And if you're not quick on your feet, you're not gonna hit the hole like you're going to.
You gotta... How tall are you?
I'm about like 6'4".
Yeah, that's too tall to be running back, bro.
If somebody would have told me, hey, bro, a tight end would have been like where you need to be, you know what I mean?
Maybe not. If you were a wide receiver, you would just have to get the technique down.
Well, yeah, like...
Because how much you weigh?
At that point in time, I weighed bigger than what I do now.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, I was... for where...
I was bigger
our
too.
age, we were bigger. I would have been a better tight end because I had like... I would have been
more weight on you.
I would have been like almost a Jordan Chavarria. Like, me and him was the same stature and everything. It just... His father put him in the right position. I was fatherless. But, you know, I'm not going to bring it into that conversation. But, hey,
I feel you,
you know what sport I wish like, we all would have had, like, done? I think would have killed this track and field.
I did do track all the way up until 8th grade.
But, like, I'm talking about, like...
Past 8th grade, yeah, like up into high school?
I'm high school stuff. Like, dude, I feel like all of us, we would have freaking killed it on, like at least the 4x100 and stuff like that.
I mean, Devontae won state for high jump.
Yeah!
And long jump, right?
Dude, and
Or he placed in long jump.
I'm trying to know, dude, like, Marquis, his speed, this dude was a person who had so much speed, but he didn't want to show it.
You and, bro, if you would have learned the right form, bro.
He didn't need no form. Marquis was already naturally...
That's true, yeah.
Like, Marquis' form was just unmatchable, and the thing about it is, like... Yeah, I remember, like, okay, in elementary... Every morning, it was a routine. Every morning, for some reason, we had people line up on the soccer goals. So you know how you have 2 soccer poles, right? Every morning, dude, in elementary, you knew that you came early in the morning because you about to start running. You know, because we had races, right? We were like foot racing people. Like that's literally.
I was the fastest in my school.
Yeah,
bro.
so
but I went to a college lane. So like, there wasn't no athletes
exactly.
there.
So like you were trying to find out who was the fastest. In our class, there was we had the fastest boy and the fastest girl. The fastest boy was Marquis, and sometimes it was Marquis and Chris. Cause Chris
Powell?
Dude,
bro, dang, there was some athletes there. What is it?
And then we had
what school
EJ
is this?
at Southern Heights.
Yeah, y'all had athletes there.
We had EJ over there too. EJ was fast, but like it was just like Marquis' quickness. But Chris was something different. It's like Chris was just.
Chris was an athlete, bro. Chris could have played any sport. He could have played football. He could have played basketball,
this
track.
This dude could have swam. This dude could have played lacrosse.
Baseball.
This dude could have played rugby, and like, dude would have been dope. Like,
he had good genetics, man.
I'm talking about like he was such a
natural.
He was a street nigga. I'm gonna let you know.
That's what I figured.
I got a story about him.
And he was just naturally he didn't really train hard. He didn't really eat right.
His training was straight stuff, kicking down doors and running from the police. That's his training, hopping fences. I'm telling you right now, this is a story that really let me know how much of a street nigga I was not. and how much I was not built for doing street nigga stuff.
Yeah.
So we sitting there playing basketball, you know, having a good time, hanging out with my friends and stuff. It's a good time. This, you know, some white girl, you know, we in hanging out. We don't see color like that, but apparently she hits the N word. You know,
she said, and
it's like.
With a harsh ER?
I don't know what it is.
Did she growl at you?
Man, she said it to somebody else that wasn't me. She said it to the wrong dude because it was like a record. Ball. What the?
I know, right?
And it was like, for some reason, they had a plan because next you know, it fast forwarded 3 hours later, the sun was going down and I was sitting there getting ready for a plan to kick her door down. Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, we probably like 11, you know, 10, I don't know at the time. Next you know, I'm sitting there like at least, I'll say 30 steps away from them. You know, they're at a distance to where like I have to kind of like yell at them to hear me. Mm-hmm. They're like, all right, all you hear is 1, 2, 3, boom. They kick the door down. All you see the door do this. It just falls down.
Jeez.
And like I'm telling you, these little kids. And I hear you little motherfuckers. And these are the apartments over here, like the Broadway apartments. These some thick doors, dude. It's like their door and they kick it down. You know what I mean? Next you know, I'm already trying to run. And by the time I'm getting ready to hop the fence, they done caught up and jumped the fence. And dog, they caught up and jumped the fence. I'm sitting there. I'm trying to tell you, it's dark and everything. I can't see where I'm going.
Dang. Got out of there.
Oh, we got out of there, of course, but like it was just like I didn't know where I was at. Like even though this is Hobbs, Mexico, this is our city, I didn't know where I was at. They did. This is their lifestyle. Yeah. They're running straight to a place. I didn't see this log. I fall, hit the log. I'm on the floor, and so they was like, "Bro, you just get up." I'm with Chris, and like this being with him, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, like he will let you know that he gave you so much support. Like it was weird, like you doing street stuff, but he gave you support. Like he would not let you behind type of stuff. Like he was like, "Hey man, come on man, get up, bro." I was like, I got it real quick, and with this from there on, it was just a normal day. Yeah. My hoodlum stuff was always when me and Chris Powell hung out, it was doing some hoodlum stuff, and then my mom didn't like me hanging out with those type of people. I guess you know what I mean because we doing hood stuff or.
I mean, you get the way society is right now. I mean,
yeah.
But you can't kick people's door down.
I was just saying that you could say that Chris was just an athlete, cause like this is stuff that he did. Like these dudes were freaking 6th grade, 5th grade, jumping fences like it was cake. You know what I mean? Marquis did this stuff like vertically. The Marquis was always able to touch the rim.
I know, right?
He was in 6th grade,
bruh. I remember in like 7th grade you could dunk it, but you never would yam on somebody. I was like, Marquis, if I could jump like you, bro, I would yam on everyone.
Dude, that's everybody's sentence to Marquis. It's like, Marquis, if I could jump like you, like everybody, even myself.
If I could touch it in 7th grade, by 12th grade, I'm yamming on people all the time. Throw me an oop.
20, I bet you $20. This dude can jump the same amount of height. This dude can run the same amount of speed.
Yeah, because he be dancing, bro.
This dude got abs that protrude out of his body. Like this dude is a beast.
You got good genetics too, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like Greg got some genetics, but I don't know where it came from. I think they just gave me some nerdy stuff, and then it was like, all right, bro, here you go.
I don't got the best genetics, man.
We got some booty genetics. Man.
I feel like I got like caveman genetics, and then kind of like not caveman genetics.
I got some Neanderthal genetics. I feel like that.
I don't have very much Neanderthal.
I forgot you did your 24andMe stuff.
The 23.
The 23andMe. Yeah.
You know why it's 23andMe?
We got 23 chromosomes. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And we get them both from our parents. Yeah, I forgot, but
I'm gonna have to check mine out.
Yeah, you might be surprised. I already know they're gonna be like, Greg, you got 10% stupidity.
I think most black people that's gonna say your ancestors are from like West Coastal Africa.
West Coastal Africa. That's where
it's a slave trade, bro.
Yeah, of course, that's a slave trade. That's where they want to start all of our stuff. But you never know.
But they're getting better and better, and they say they save your saliva. So as the technology grows, you can learn more and more and more.
Man, my skin color is not black. My skin color is a milky chocolate brown. You know, I am a Hershey's, kiss. If anything, me and Marquis, we're Hershey's kisses. So that just means that we have some European blood in us, no matter what. You know, we had to get lighter over time. So, I guess.
Well, you look at all the animals that live in Africa. They're all dark skinned. Like their skin, like elephants, wild boars, gorillas.
Like, would you say they're more tougher skin rather than?
Oh, you have to be. They live in nature. Like.
Yeah.